daughter. Those two right there, y'all. I'm their daughter. And what we're gonna do, because we all couldn't get on the same song, we just got a skit. Now let me tell y'all how this rolls. My mama's gonna be turning 80 in September. And so yeah, that's right. So what we're doing is just, because every time we look up something, we're not all together. This is the one time that we're all together, that we're gonna celebrate her and everybody whose birthdays have turned. So she's turning 80, September 1. Where is my cheering section in the back? Where's my cheering section in the back? Where y'all? Okay, thank you. Y'all, we need to feel all y'all's love up in here, because we just got our parts today. Okay, great. So this is the life of Clara Mae Moore-Bowens.
Woo!
My mother, Clara Bowens, was born in Dallas, Texas on September 1st, 1945. She was the only child to Conway and Pearl Ella Moore, born in a hospital. In a hospital. I was like, what? She is the 11th child out of 14 children. The 14 children were born in groups of 3s and 4s. And she was part of the last group of 4. Uncle John, my mother, Clara Mae, then Uncle David, and then their baby sister, Frances. Now, while growing up, there was always 4 in the house, about 4 in the house at the same time, 4 children. Some of her siblings were old enough to be her parents. Her youngest sister, Frances, and my mother were really close companions, and they did many activities together. They're about 18 months apart. People often confused or thought that they were twins because grandmama, big mama, Pearl Ella Moore, made all their clothing and dressed them just alike. Clara and Frances participated in various activities such as crawfishing, making their own dolls, and walking down the lane to pick berries down there. So,
I'm the oldest of 3, and my name is Belinda, and church, playing, and working in Gulls, Texas, in Cotton Fields. The Moore family were active members of the Church of God in Christ with Big Mama, serving as a church musician. They frequently attended church, participated in Sunday school, the girls' choir, and often responsible for opening and closing the church. In their free time, they played games like stick horse, hopscotch, and sometimes imitated church services. Although Papa owned some cotton field land, they also worked on other people's land. They were never sharecroppers. To protect against the sun, they wore buttons while working. We're going to have Clara and Frank teach us hopscotch lessons after all of this. Later. So, my sister is going to have a beautiful story and information that a Frank was kind enough to share with us. Hold on, we're queuing it up. I cheer your crew. We're getting it all ready. And if you hadn't noticed, these are grands and great-grands during the month. And Mom, you can consume us later. segregation time when black and white wasn't really mixing and playing together. But these people across the tracks, these white people that asked mama if we could come over and play with their kids. So that's what we was coming from, playing with them Gauls kids. That was their last name. They was their maiden name was Gauls. So anyway, the train was there, and we stood there for a minute, waiting for the train to move, but it was switching, but I guess it wasn't time for it to switch to the other track and go. So we just sit there, and Clara said, come on, Frank, we're going to go over here and go on to the house. That's Clara, because she used to always leave me. I always got into trouble behind Clara. So anyway, here we go crawling through the train wheels to the other side. And then we were so excited because we were getting home when Mama told us, the time Mama told us to come home. And Mama got so upset because Mr. Murray used to catch them trains and ride them, and somehow or another he fell and it had cut his arm off. His arm was cut off up to the elbow. So Mama whooped us because we didn't know why we were getting a whooping because we got home when we were supposed to. But she explained to us later, that train could have jerked. And, jerked and started rolling and it would have cut us up. So she whooped us so we would remember never to do that again. Now that's the rail train that was right across the street from the house.
Okay, in the 3rd grade, I am Cody, or Cordelia is my full name. I'm married to Max, who is Clara's son. So in the 3rd grade, Clara played Little Red Riding Hood. In a play at Goss Elementary School. Her mother made her Little Red Riding Hood costume, and she felt very special. Although she was very excited to play the lead role and knew all her lines, she cried throughout the scene because of the wolf. She was so afraid of the scary wolf character. Papa always said that Clara was sensitive. I think that she was really just committed to the role.
That's my grandbaby, just in case y'all didn't know. So, 4-H club and other activities. Clara traveled to Bryan and Cameron, Texas, with the 4-H club, where she was entered in both the baking and sewing contests. Overachiever, always her life. Her favorite cake to make was the coffee cake. In 1959, she won the Gold Star Award and secured first place in the dress review out of 37 girls from across the country, winning first place consecutively for 2 years. Additionally, she won first place in the food show contest in 1959. Clara was also a member of the science club, played basketball, and enjoyed dancing, reading, and singing. At school, Clara often led her classmates in songs and was frequently chosen to lead group singing. She always assisted her teachers, and her favorite subjects were math, music, and sewing. Your sister was so kind. So I'm going to call my sister up. To assist with this next section because it's bad.
They always give me the bad part. It's not really bad. Clara and Francis always got into something. Okay, Clara always loved music. La, 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 la. She and Francis often had to prepare meals together. Where's her bowl? Yep, she always had to prepare meals together. On one particular occasion, while preparing a meal, Clara was twirling around the kitchen and playfully tapped Papa on the head. Boy, were they in trouble! She took off running out the house with Papa, and of course, Francis was right there with her. Even though she didn't do anything, she was riding, and they were too scared to enter the home. Papa was still sitting in his chair because, from what I understand from Aunt Frank was, I was like, well, did he help prepare meals? He says, no. He only came to the kitchen when it was time for him to eat. Okay, so he's still there in the kitchen. They were too scared to come back in. They had to wait until Papa had left the kitchen after he had his beer. Wait until Papa left the kitchen and retired to the bedroom. Then Clara and Francis could come back in. And Aunt Frank had nothing to do with it, just ran out right before
Okay, moving along. In junior high school, Clara was elected Valentine Queen by the student body. The school hosted an elaborate carnation ball to celebrate. Clara carried this momentum into high school, where she was voted Miss Blackshear High School Queen for the 1963-64 school year. A grand downtown parade was held in her honor, and she rode on a large white float wearing Aunt Betty's wedding dress. Clara was also an honor student, maintaining her membership in the National Honor Society throughout high school. She graduated in May 1964. Clara had a beautiful singing voice and was often asked to sing the national anthem at football games. On one occasion, when the game was out of town, the coach requested that Clara ride the bus with the team to sing at the away game. But Clara Mae Moore, also known as Papa, declined the request.
Hell no.
Okay, so after graduating from Blackshear High School on May 22nd, 1964, she moved to Dallas. She moved to Dallas and lived in Hamilton Park Apartment with her brother John Moore and Aunt Helen. She and Aunt Betty joined the First Baptist of Hamilton Park Church and sang in the Sanctuary Choir. Wait a minute, wait for it. She was later introduced to Max Gerald Bowens, Max Daddy, #1, by a friend, old Thomas Jefferson. Both pretty cool. Marissa riding in car. Y'all were supposed to be headed to Dallas already. But they already moved in with A bed and all that. Big Daddy, yeah. Yeah. Hilarious. So everything happened in apartment 1, 2, 3. Is that right, Aunt Betty? That's right. Apartment number 1, 2, 3, Aunt Betty's place. Aunt Betty made all the decorations for the wedding, and Papa had to wake up the judge to get their marriage license. Oh, Lord. See how we got that? Max and Clara were married in apartment number 123, and Big Mama and Papa there to give her away. They were married on February 13th, 19. Oh, hold on. I'm reading somebody else's part.
You're okay. Go ahead. You're fine now. Go ahead. You got it.
Well, they were married on February 13th, 1965. I read somebody else. Yeah.
Okay, so this is part where Aunt Betty, tell me Aunt Betty made, go ahead.
Aunt Betty made all of
Okay, so Aunt Betty made all of the decorations in apartment 123. She actually managed the apartment complex that all of her family from Gulf came in. If they needed a place to stay, guess what they did? They called Aunt Betty, which is the oldest granddaughter of Conway and Pearl Ella Moore. So they needed a place. Mama would go on up to Dallas. They moved in with that little car. Y'all saw that car? We worked hard on that car. Okay, from there, they went in, and that's when she met Max Gerald. She was introduced to him, and they got married. That's my daddy. And so, oh well, you know, my sister. Okay, and now we're going into the next one.
Okay, so my life was exciting. I love car rides, and anybody that knows me knows I love hamburgers. I would break for a good cheeseburger. Well, Daddy would drive us over to sunny South Dallas. Y'all may not know nothing about that. But sunny South Dallas had the best burgers because they had good luck hamburgers. And so, Mimi, all full in the middle, Daddy driving, of course, and I'm over by the door. I'm so excited, my face pressed up against the glass. And that was our outing, was to go on Sunday cruises. That was our date. The three of us would be in the car together, and it was a real treat. I love that so much.
Oh, Lord.
Now, despite all of Mama's achievements, wrong place. Despite all of Mama's achievements, one of the most significant events in her life was the birth of her fraternal twin children. On March 4th, 1968, Max and Marie were born, making them the first twins born at Presbyterian Hospital, according to Clara. This was the most enjoyable and challenging experience she ever encountered. Her mother, Big Mama, drove her to the hospital in a stick shift car that she didn't know how to drive. That's not the twins.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all heard that part, but my grandmother, Pearl Ella Moore, remember when I was doing this jerk and stuff? You're like, what's wrong with her? She gotta get the left. So the thing about it was, Big Mama didn't know how to drive a stick shift, but she had to drive Mama to the hospital. So can you imagine her being in labor with twins and trying to drive a stick shift? She didn't even know how to drive. So she's clutching. It's okay. Well, all right. Okay. So now next to the next part. Bachelor's in Science. Okay. Clara truly found her calling in teaching after working many shifts at Texas Instruments and J.C. Penney clothing store. She could never get a shift in at all. Clara was the first in her family to achieve a higher education while pregnant with she only got one role, and it's she turned. Pregnant woman, yes, okay. While pregnant, she obtained her bachelor's of science degree in education and psychology. All right, while pregnant, so after the birth of her twins and while raising her twins, she studied and received a master's degree as a professional reading specialist from Texas A&M Commerce. Throughout her college career, she was on the President's Honor List, and she worked as an educator for 33 years, and while teaching, she was nominated for Teacher of the Year at Silverstein and voted ESL Teacher of the Year at Gilbert Quayle. That's pretty good. Yeah. Clara retired from Dallas Independent School District in 2002. Okay. We need all of Clara, Frank, all of y'all to come out, please. Clara, grandkids. Okay, so everybody, Jeff, Idris, Sydney, what's the Elkie? Why I gotta call y'all out? This is really small. Okay, so Mama, this thing. Belinda, come on over here. You're not supposed to hug Mama yet. Yeah. So Mama, we just wanted you to know we're not sure because everything that's been happening in this family for so long and changing. We had 14. They had 14 sisters, and they're down to 2 with Aunt Betty as the matriarchs of this family. We didn't want to wait till September 1 to celebrate you, Clara. Clara, are you listening? You and Francis. So we wanted to tell you we love you guys, and we appreciate you guys, and we're thankful of how the hard work that you've done. So Max, you want to say something? So we love you.
Okay, I just want to say to my Aunt Frank and my Mimi, I love you guys both so deeply. You guys have both shown me how important your family is, and that's something that will stick with me for lifetimes and eternity. So that's truly something I could never truly repay you or say thank you enough for. So I love you guys.
Okay, so Mimi, we have a little birthday box for you, which you can either wait till your birthday to open, or we'll let you decide. And then we made you a little gift. And in the box, Mimi, are just memories. We all wrote a memory for you. And so it says, Mimi's garden, you have grown a family, the only way a woman of faith and wisdom can. Each child, each grandchild, each great-grandchild, a flower in your garden of love. You tend to us with great care and help make our roots so strong to hold us together. You didn't just raise a family, but you have cultivated a legacy. We are all better from having grown from under your light and goodness. Each flower below represents a child, a grandchild, a great-grandchild in your beautiful garden. We love you and wish you a happy 80th birthday. And on the back, you'll see the different flowers and who they represent.
Let's party. Thank you guys. Y'all were a wonderful audience.
Okay, so wait. We were also wanted to share a sweet treat. You've been in the kitchen for 2 days. You couldn't read the sermon. But look at this cake. So it says, "Happy birthday, Clara," AKA, it was supposed to say honey, but they left honey out because that's what Daddy calls them. Mom, Mimi, sister, aunt, we love you. So we want everyone to be sure and enjoy this little sweet treat. It's just something real simple.
Yeah, so we're gonna sing happy birthday to everybody, all of our family members who have a birthday that's coming up. And let me get my sisters back out here. So we're gonna, everybody. July 4th. Yesterday was his birthday. So everybody, we got another birthday. Raise your hand. September 1st. So that's the same September 1st. And she's 88. May 31st is Aunt Betty's birthday. Ain't that right? It's May 31st, right? Yeah.
Stand up here. She okay? She okay? You sound like you're the only one saying that.
Yeah, that's fine.
All the birthdays right here. Are you? We don't have a
Happy birthday. 82 years old. She can stay where she is, but we know we got a happy 82 years old. Yes, ma'am. Why? Because she's 81. She'll be 82. Oh, 80, she 81. Just turned 81. Oh, okay. And we got, you got to give me the.
My name is Jeremy, and September today, I'm going to say the 6th.
September 6th. Germany's turning 6. All right. All right. Yeah. Let's sing it. Amen. Thank y'all.
L.